My name is Louis. I'm 46 years old. I was born on December 24, 1973. A couple of years ago, almost 8 years ago, I had a right foot amputation due to a degenerative bone disease caused by type 2 diabetes. After the amputation, I was told by a doctor, like, hey, not only are you going to get amputated, but eventually down the line, you're going to need a kidney. Your kidney function is very low. Started doing PD dialysis. I was able to get on the list. But the list is not necessarily like a list when you go to the deli and you get a number and eventually your number comes up. This list is just basically a queue. And if a kidney becomes available, you're not next in line, you're just in line. In Los Angeles, because there's a lot of need, wait is going to be anywhere from 5 to maybe even 10 years. So I told myself, you know what, the other way, they told me the other way you could do it is if you find a living donor. You don't have to wait, but you have to ask somebody. And a lot of times that's the hardest part. I asked my friends. Some said they called and they didn't get through the process. My parents, because of complications, high blood pressure, age, and all of that, they were not viable donors either. I received a newsletter from the Living Kidney Donor Network, which stated that your company was giving out 5 t-shirts to people who were in need of a kidney. They were going to help design, they were going to help do a lot of things to get a nice quality shirt, a print. And I decided to give a call. I talked with Megan and I started the dialogue with her. The company overall was great. They were very open. They had wonderful ideas for me. We printed 5 of them out. I used them, and I would go to Dodger games, and every single time that I could do something, I would wear the shirt proudly. And it was a nice shirt, good quality, not them cheapo, pre-shrunk things. It was really, really nice, hoping people would see me and say, hey, this guy's doing something and he needs a kidney. So I tried different approaches. And then after a couple of weeks, I decided, look, I need a different approach, maybe a brighter shirt. Again, it was a neon sign, and who the heck wears neon now? So it was going to be a standout. But I have a friend that works for a concert company. And she goes, look, what you're doing is good. Why don't you wear this shirt to these concerts? And as you go in and out, there'll be a lot of people there. They'll be taking pictures. You'll have opportunity to photobomb. You'll just all you need is one. And the thing that I was looking at was, I don't need 10,000 kidneys. I just need one. So I went to so many different concerts, from Eclectic to the Eagles, to Willie Nelson. A lot of people were so open to helping me out by either tweeting or Instagramming, Facebooking. With all the lighting that goes on in concerts, and blue lights and purple lights and all of that, white would be the best color to do a nice contrast. So I got a black sweatshirt with the same message, and it was in white. And I started wearing that to a few concerts. And one of these concerts was a Disturbed concert. I went there and I said, I really told myself, I go, there's no way anybody would, at a Disturbed concert, would donate.
My family has always been very religious, very close. And my parents are both just extremely good people, very patient and generous and loving. So doing things for other people has always just been like, it's just what you do. The story of my organ donation kind of just began when I went to see one of my favorite bands, and I glanced over and I just saw a t-shirt that said, "I need a kidney, I'm O positive blood, this is my website." And I just thought, I have a kidney. I've got two, I only need the one. That was really it. I even told my friend, "Hey, look, I have a kidney." And he was like, "Okay, great." And then that was all. Less than a week before I decided to go ahead and go to his website. Luckily, it was very easy to remember, kidneyforluis.com. And so I went there, I saw who I should call at Cedars-Sinai, and I went ahead and made the call. So the first thing was, because I was what they call an altruistic donor, it wasn't somebody I knew, I had to, before they would do anything, I had to send them a letter explaining why I wanted to do this, because, you know, that's apparently a kind of insane thing to do, to give an organ to a stranger. But while I was writing that letter, I was thinking about, well, why do I want to do this? One thing was just, you know, I had an extra and somebody needed it, and it would, in a sense, I mean, it would be wrong to keep it if someone else could use it. After I sent my letter explaining why I wanted to do it, they started the actual medical testing, and they finally actually took my case to the board to get approval for me to donate, that I had been officially approved to donate my kidney to Luis.
I'm in Laughlin. We're watching the cheating Astros win the World Series. I get a call. This is the kidney center. There is this person who is going to donate to you. I'm like, oh, wow. Do you want to know more? And I go, of course, I've been asking you guys for months now. And she goes, okay, you know what? If you want to know more, give me a quick second. I'll confirm a few things and I'll call you back.
The next day, she emailed me, "Great, I got your consent form." And within like an hour after her confirming she had the form, I had a voicemail. I almost deleted it because I just figured it was like a spam telemarketer or whatever. And so as soon as I heard, "Hi, this is Luis," I was on the verge of deleting, but I listened just long enough to hear the name Luis C. Banda, and I realized, oh my gosh, that's him, he's calling me. And so I listened to it and I just started crying, and we both basically just sat there crying on the phone and saying, "I love you, no, I love you, no, I love you. Thank you for giving me a kidney. No, thank you for accepting my kidney." Like, I probably sounded just utterly ridiculous, but that's cool because I was giving him my kidney, so he had to like everything I said.
We were about to say goodbye, and I was overwhelmed to say, "I love you." And once I said, "I love you," I wanted to take it back because it's like, man, it's kind of creepy to tell somebody I love you off a 10-minute call. And I'm like, ugh. And she goes, "I love you too." And if you think about it, it's the purest form of love.
I told him like how I had seen him at the concert, how this came about. We agreed, yeah, we want to meet in person. He had gotten flowers for me, and I'm like obsessed with people getting me flowers. I want everyone to do it, and I don't have a favorite flower or anything like that, but I do just really love the combination of like hot pink and orange flowers. And no one knows that. It's never something I specifically say, but he had brought me this huge arrangement of hot pink and orange flowers. Like, he had done exactly what I wish everyone would do when they meet me. And I've never told anyone that, but he got it just exactly right.
We show up to Cedars-Sinai bright and early.
We agreed we would both wear our Dodgers jerseys because we're both big Dodger fans.
I have my Dodger jersey on, and she has her jersey on. The donation gets done. You wake up and you have a new kidney.
I'm pretty metal. I went into a mosh pit and lost a kidney.